In today's tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to knit the diamond pattern. Now, this is a very simple pattern to do. It only uses knits and purls. There's nothing fancy, no cabling, no yarn overs, no nothing. It's just knit and purl. And it works in multiples of 8 plus 1 over a 10-row repeat. And I think it's just so cool seeing how this texture just comes to be with this. Let me show you the back side. The back side to me is actually pretty cool too. It's almost like it's embossed, but it's just, to me, it's really cool. So the materials I'm going to be using today were provided to me from King Cole. They provided me with the King Cole Baby Super Ball DK weight yarn. This is a number 3 lightweight yarn. It's in the color silver. It's 100% premium acrylic. And they provided this to me because I am an ambassador for them. I'm also going to be using a US size 6 or a 4mm knitting needle. Now you'll see here that I'm using DPNs. However, if I use my regular knitting needles, they're a little bit long and they start clicking on the background. So there's only reason I'm using DPNs is just so that we don't hear a little bit of clicking. So before we get started, please remember to like and subscribe. And you can also view the written directions for this for free on my website at www.handmadebystacyj.com. So grab your needles, grab some yarn, and let's get started. This stitch pattern is worked in multiples of 8 plus 1. So for this demonstration, I cast it on 17. Now I used the long tail cast on method, but you can use whatever method you prefer. So for row 1, we're going to begin by purling 1. Then we're going to begin the pattern repeat, and that's to knit 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then purl 1. And that's your pattern repeat. So that's worked over those 8 stitches. So we're going to do that one more time. We're going to knit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you end by purling 1. And that takes you all the way to the end, no matter how many you cast on, as long as it's in multiples of 8 plus 1. So now we're going to begin row 2. Row 2 is a wrong side row, and we're going to begin by knitting 2. So 1, 2. Then we're going to purl 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to begin the pattern repeat, and that's to knit 3 and purl 5. And you'll do that pattern repeat until you get to the last 2 stitches. So we'll walk you through that. So we're going to knit 3, and then we're going to purl 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since I am now at 2 stitches here, we're just going to simply knit 2. 1, 2. For row 3, we'll begin by knitting 1. Now we begin our pattern repeat for this row. So we're going to purl 2, then we're going to knit 3, 1, 2, 3, then we're going to purl 2 and knit 1. So knit 1. And then you will do that pattern repeat until you get to the very end. So we'll go over that again. We're going to purl 2, 1, 2, then we're going to knit 3, 1, 2, 3, then we're going to purl 2 and finish by knitting 1. For row 4, we start by purling 2. 1, 2. Then we're going to knit 2. 1, 2. Then purl 1 and knit 2. Now we begin the pattern repeat, and we will do this pattern repeat until you work across to the last 2 stitches. So the pattern repeat is to purl 3, 1, 2, 3, then you're going to knit 2, purl 1, knit 2. And when you get to your last 2 stitches, which is where I'm at right now, you're going to purl 2. 1, 2. That's your row 4. For row 5, we begin by knitting 3. 1, 2, 3. Then purl 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you begin the pattern repeat, which you will do all the way to the end until you have only 3 stitches left. And that pattern repeat is very easy. It's to knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then purl 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I have 3 stitches remaining, and we're just going to knit those 3. And now you can start seeing a little bit forming here. It's a little tough to see still because we're still in the baby stage, but it's going to start coming together here really quickly. For row 6, we begin by purling 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 purls, then knit 1. Then you begin your pattern repeat, and you'll do this pattern repeat until you come up to the last 4 stitches. And this repeat is really easy. You're just going to purl 7, and then you're going to knit 1. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then knit 1. And that's your pattern repeat. But now I'm down to my last 4 stitches. So we're going to end that by purling 4. So you'll just do that pattern repeat that you had all the way across until you have 4 stitches left, and then you just purl those last 4. And we'll turn our work. It's coming together a little bit more now. And for row 7, we're going to repeat row 5. And row 5 was where we began by knitting 3. 1, 2, 3, and then purl 3. 1, 2, 3. And the stitch pattern repeat is to knit 5 and purl 3. And you do that repeat across until you get to only 3 stitches remaining. So we're going to knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then purl 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I have only 3 stitches remaining, so we're just going to knit those last 3 stitches. For row 8, we're going to repeat row 4. In row 4, we began by purling 2. So purl 1, purl 2. Then we knit 2 and purl 1. Then we knit 2. Now you're ready to begin your pattern repeat. And this repeat, you will continue all the way across until you have only 2 stitches remaining. And that stitch pattern repeat is to purl 3. 1, 2, 3, then knit 2. 1, 2, then purl 1, and knit 2. When you're done and you only have 2 stitches remaining, you will purl those last 2 stitches. And then you'll turn your work. For row 9, you're going to repeat row 3. So for row 3, we began by knitting 1. And then we jumped right into our stitch pattern repeat. And that's to purl 2. 1, 2, and then you knit 3. Then you purl 2 and knit 1. And that's your pattern repeat that you will repeat until you get to the very end. So let's do that one more time. We're going to purl 2, knit 3, purl 2, then knit 1. Now see, we're starting to get a little bit of a diamond shape there. Now for our last row, which is row number 10, we're going to repeat row 2. And that one begins by knitting 2. So 1, 2, then we're going to purl 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we begin our stitch pattern repeat, which we continue until you only have 2 stitches remaining. And that stitch pattern repeat is to knit 3 and purl 5. So I'm knitting 3, and now I'm going to purl 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when you have those 2 stitches that remain, you'll end the row by knitting 2. And that is the diamond pattern for knitting. Now when you do, to continue with this, you just keep repeating rows 1 through 10 until you get to your desired length. And here I repeated quite a few times to get quite a few more diamonds. But this is just, I love the texture of this. So I do hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you later with more patterns and tutorials. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye.